The competitive scene for Tekken 7 has become known for its machismo. Watching Tekken live at your locals might as well have had a height requirement. And no new players are trying to suffer the embarrassment of not knowing what to chant at what moment in the match. But at Boston Tekken locals, somewhere among that chorus of bassy baritone tones is the voice of Britney JameriQueen Blevins, who surely deserves a spot at the front of the crowd, whose operatic pitch is better classified as a tenor.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Haney, aka Sion, and we are back today with another episode of Beyond Frame Data. I am here joined with Britney Blevins, aka JameriQueen? JameriQueen. What's going on?
How you doing?
Cool. Okay. So if you guys have been watching the episodes, you guys know how this goes. Just in case you haven't, I'm gonna go ahead and delve deep into who she is before she was in the New England fighting game scene, mainly in the Tekken area. Britney, what's going on? Talk to me a little bit before the FGC. What's going on with you?
Alrighty. So before the FGC, I guess before everything, I've been around fighting games as like a gamer in general and stuff.
Okay.
My cousins played fighting games, like they were my FGC,
Okay.
Like they were like my version of like Ryu and Ken, like growing up, like
Damn.
they were like rivals with each other,
Okay.
kind of thing. So like fighting games have always been like around in the background, but it's never always been like a thing for me per se. It wasn't until after college, I had graduated, seen Evo, I think it was 2016.
Evo 2016?
Yeah.
That's how you got into it? Cool.
Yeah, because I'd seen Street Fighter. I think I'd seen the Evo the year before as well, but I was like,
Okay.
who cares, whatever. But
Yeah.
like that year, it was just like, oh snap, like fighting games are kind of.
Okay. What was the game? Okay, what was the game that did it? Was it Street Fighter?
I guess like as like an adult, like in terms of like getting into the scene, like
Yeah.
it was that rush of watching Street Fighter, right?
Okay, it was the hype.
Yeah, exactly. And so I had received the game as a gift eventually, and I played it, but it wasn't the game that clicked for me. You feel me?
I see.
Yeah, and like now that I kind of like, if I were to look back on it now, if like the game that I'm into now, I can see it way more in my past now, which is actually really crazy.
That's
like
okay.
like I'll just put it this way, like the game that I eventually we'll start talking about, I actually ended up playing the free to play version of that game. That was kind of when I was like, oh wait, maybe I'll give this a try and
Okay.
I'll see what's going on.
That was
keep
Tekken
saying-
Revolution.
I was just gonna say, we keep saying that game.
Of course.
Brittany, what is the game you are most known for?
Tekken 7, of
Ooh.
course. The Illustrious.
Oh!
The
She gave it the test. Oh, I like that. Okay.
Of course.
So,
like King of Iron Fist.
All right, I'm glad. Okay, you seem comfortable now. Now you open.
course.
All
Here we
right,
go.
she's open. Here we go. All right, Beyond Framed It. No. So you're saying pretty much essentially fighting games was in your family. Like that's
Yeah,
like
kind of,
that's
yeah.
that's like rooted in your family. Your cousins played. Now is it just you or is it you, your sister, brothers? Like how many siblings do you have?
So okay, like if you if you've grown up in kind of like a West Indian family or
Yeah.
like a Caribbean family or have been around a lot of those like those groups,
Yeah.
you'll kind of tend to see that a lot of them, like it's not just their mother, father, like brother, sister kind of thing. It's like the whole extended family is
Everybody.
your family kind
Okay.
of thing, right?
All right.
So it was just like, going to a cousin's house for a sleepover,
Whatever,
like,
yeah.
I'm just gonna go over there, or they're coming
Okay.
to visit us after church. Okay, cool. So, then we
Yeah,
just get
everybody's
to
just family at that point, right?
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Now, you officially got hooked onto Tekken. So Tekken stuck out to you more. Why Tekken?
That's actually a really good question. I think, honestly, I would say it was because of Tekken Tag 1.
Oh.
Yeah, like...
Oh, they got some of the coolest endings in that game.
Bruh,
And Unknown? Okay.
So, funny that you say that, because Tekken Tag 1, like, I have a specific memory of, my cousins, kind of, just playing the game, trying to get through as many characters as they could, trying to unlock characters, trying to, just, do what we did back in the game, in the day to, like, unlock the rest of the game.
Yeah.
And, like, I think the thing that stuck out to me, of course, was, like, the graphics, how good the game looked at the time, but it was really the music. The music stuck out to me, like, forever after that.
Oh my god, the ending music was amazing. Even the bowling music was good. I remember.
Like, it was just crazy, and so I think that was the one thing with Tekken that kind of just kind of kept me interested over the years. Like that one song, the ending song.
Yeah.
I hadn't played Tekken, during high school or anything like that.
But
that was the one song I had on my iPod from Tekken, like forever. So like that, I think that was just what brought me, or like at least connected me to that point, was just kind of like that familiarity.
Okay.
With
Transition's perfect. Transition perfect. Who was your main?
My main in Tekken 7 is Josie. So I started playing Tekken 7 when the game came out.
Yeah.
And so as a new player coming into it, I ended up finding Josie Rizal. She's an easy character in terms of execution, game plan and stuff
She's
like
not
that.
too strenuous on
Right.
You don't have to land me like crazy.
Like, what do I look like coming in, into the game 2017, trying to, pick
Keep
up
up with the
Heihachi.
Korean backdashes and all that stuff. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And like, in me personally, I don't think execution is a strength for me.
That's interesting.
In terms of just gaming in general. So when it came to Josie, I was just like, okay, cool. Like I just hit one button. for like if I'm thinking, okay, this is what I want to do, chances are it's just one button.
So what is it then? What do you consider your strength in fighting games? I feel like this is an interview right now. It's like, give me a time where you dealt with ambiguity in your life, and how did you go about resolving? No. Like, what is your strength in fighting games?
Oh wow,
What defines you there?
I know we get stat sheet.
Yeah, if we had a stat, where are you? Are you in offense? Like, where's your RPG?
Here's one good way of thinking of it. Heart, body, mind.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Corey Gaming for that one. He's gonna
and laugh.
Wow.
Laugh, yeah.
That's really hard for me because I've been trying to answer that question for a long time, to be real. I would think that I would say that I would probably align more with, it's somewhere between heart and mind.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like the way that I play, like, because of the people that I've had to help me learn the game, they've taught me the mind, and that helps me kind of progress in a lot of ways. But I feel that what I end up conveying a lot of the time is logic.
Okay. Leading into the people that taught you the game, who taught you the game?
So of course I have to give a lot of that to the internet. Tekken is like, it's just like a lot of knowledge is in that game.
Yeah.
So of course the internet, and I would say even just a lot of like the OGs that I found, like when I found the Tekken community, turns out like at the time they had like literally lived in my backyard. Like I had lived in that area for years, had no idea.
I want to circle back to that. All I know is you've been in the back, my area, my home, forever.
Right.
And so you must have known about the New England FGC and like who from NEFGC or who from New England really took you under their wing in terms of Tekken?
That's the thing. Like I had all y'all in my backyard, but I had no clue. So it was just like, even when I found out about the FGC, I was still kind of late too. But I would say the people I would say that
you can name drop, by the way, all day.
Yeah, I think that the people that took me under their wing, definitely Debbie. Shouts to Debbie. You already know
everybody.
Debbie, from she's from the New York scene, so Debbie, wherever you at, girl, you know what it is.
It's what it is.
I would also say Ryan, aka Nightblade.
Nightblade.
Yeah, he's in the Soul Calibur community as well. And even Bob. Oh, Bob. I love me some Bob. Bob or Zoo, Mr. 2006,
Zoo.
However you know him, that's my boy too. He's definitely been like a big mentor for me. And, there's a little sprinkle of Nick, a sprinkle of Danny.
Danny, that bump? Hold on. Still Electric. Danny, if you're watching this episode, please don't. Still Electric. He's God, man. God, there's AKA coward. AKA no, like Danny dresses like a vampire. Okay, I hate it because Danny, if you're watching this, no, you dress richer than all of us. Really
like no matter how he dresses, he's gonna be beautiful.
He's like a JoJo character. I hate it.
Really?
Oh my god. Anyways,
he's a stand waiting for somebody to like.
Yeah, he is the stance.
Yeah.
He is the spirit.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. just to get a little fun questions going. You know, and you guys knew this question was gonna happen. This is a briefing because everyone knows. How now, knowing that there aren't that many female players in the Boston area, does that do anything for you? Does that impact you at all?
As it
Must have
affects,
noticed.
I know, right? As it affects, like the local scene.
Yeah.
I would say like absolutely not. Like the kind of person that I am, I've always just like, even though I've been in a lot of male-dominated environments, a lot of those kinds of like activities that I enjoy, like gaming and like parkour, like way back in the day and stuff like that. Like it's just like, yeah, there are a lot of dudes here, but at the same time, I'm trying to have fun. No one is bothering me personally, so like, and thank God for that as well. So it's just kind of like I'm able to, enjoy the space for how it's meant to be enjoyed and everything. So I would say, as far as that goes, like I think that's been awesome. Met a lot of cool women in the FGC as well. A lot of people, are just encouraged to come out if they can. But otherwise, like in terms of like the FGC at large, it's kind of sad to see a lot of the stuff that's happening. I know
Recently?
Yeah, a lot of women coming out with their experiences and stuff. And like that does suck, and in a way it can put a little bit of like, not even fear, but just like cautiousness in you, just to know that like people are like that. But at the same time, it's just
We've been
like
waiting for an intelligent interview for years. We've been waiting for an intelligent conversation in interviews. No, I'm kidding. We've had I appreciate you talking about it. Like, yeah, bring it up. I feel like we don't have an episode about it, so.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And it's just like, I feel kind of bad because, I mean, it's hard to explain in a way, but it's just like, because it's not something that I experienced, not something that I can completely speak out to in that sense.
You can understand.
Right, exactly. Because like there have been events outside of the FGC where it's just like, whoa, like what is going on, right? So I can empathize with that. And it's just kind of like, for everyone that's saying, oh, it's just about the games and let's do this, or let's just play or whatever. It's just like, let's just play and stop worrying about me.
Yeah.
Or just stop worrying about the stuff that you could be doing in other settings.
Right.
If you so choose.
Absolutely. I feel like me, and I think I can talk to Matt about this. Like there are people who still just want to improve in the game.
Right.
Like, without having it be always like outside the game, I guess, or like any kind of drama of what's going on outside the game. Whatever. It's like, let me just get stronger. And what I like to, so that's where your mindset is.
Right, exactly. It's just like, let's get stronger, and even on a smaller level than that, let's just have fun. Like, we're at this point where a lot of people are too old. We're too old.
Tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit.
You know what I mean? We're too old for this. So it's just like, let's just wake up, go to work, and then after work we play games, and then go to bed, do whatever we have to do, and then boom, that's it.
And cultivate the right atmosphere with locals to do that.
Right, exactly.
I love that.
And I think that New England does that very well, and I don't think that anyone really thinks about it per se, right? But
I think here in New England we do that pretty well. I'm not gonna talk on behalf of the Smash team for a minute. We do FGC really well in that regard.
Sure, yeah.
Transitioning, a little bit more fun conversation, fun topics.
Tekken's definitely a scene known for its machismo, though. The Duria, men screaming.
Oh yeah.
How do you deal with that? Actually, I'm gonna add that. How do you deal with the machismo?
You're a part of it, aren't you?
I mean, like, yes, to a degree, but then at the same time, I just let y'all tie yourselves out.
Oh.
Well,
I like that. Okay.
Y'all will
That's a
get
good
over
answer.
it. Y'all. Right. With how long tournaments are y'all gonna
You
get
guys
tired?
make me jealous. So like us over at the Street Fighter corner, we look over at the Tekken, and you guys, if you guys don't know Balance Patch, shout out to Balance Patch. Balance Patch is divided nicely. It's like cut into like a perfect square pizza. Square pizza is kind of. So we got the anime, Tekken, Dragon Ball, Street Fighter, Smash. And then like the outskirts of the pizza is like games nobody plays anymore. But like, you guys have the coolest slice.
You think so?
I think Tekken has the coolest slice.
See, it looks the coolest because of the massive crowds of people in it, all standing at.
You guys have the tastiest slice. You guys got the supportive slice. Everybody's cool with each other.
I was gonna say, I think that we're the most flavorful.
I would say flavorful.
Yeah.
I would love that slice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gotta play Tekken.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
Yeah,
Speaking of which, what character do you hate to fight?
Oh my god, what character don't I hate to fight? Jesus, man. I could Okay, so I hate Asuka.
Asuka?
Asuka can just dead
counter.
just dead me. Like Doc 3 can go away, like just everything. Like oh my god, like I'm already having like the flashbacks and everything just thinking about it. Leroy can also go. That is, like aside from, I mean, don't get me wrong, Leroy got nerfed in like the nature of
He
Leroy.
got nerfed.
But the nature of him is that he just has everything. He has all the tools, and then you have a character like me. Who has to
Why you gotta play
strings
struggle
all the
character?
time, yo. But that's the thing, like Josie has just been flying under the radar. She's like, you know, like I'm just gonna sit here and just sit here all nice and pretty, be annoying for everybody else that doesn't like me, but I'm just gonna be here sitting all good and stuff. And then here comes Leroy, just coming out of nowhere, just like I'm just gonna back one, I'm just gonna parry all of your strings, and I don't care. Counter hit, what counter hit? Because I can just back one. Like what?
I love it.
It's
I
so
love it.
stupid.
I love the cheap. I love the cheap. I don't know.
That's so dumb.
You like Fakarong?
I love Fuck. Yeah. What, you like Fakarong?
Tekken DLC has been hitting hard.
You guys have been getting cheap character after cheap character after cheap character.
And like that's cute when you play them, but like when that's not where your heart is, you know, then
Okay.
it's just not.
So I get you don't. How do you feel about Devil Jin?
Devil Jin. I mean, I feel like Devil Jin is like such a not a non-issue in the sense that you know he the character is too like you know so overpowered or like whatever. But I think it's just that we have much bigger problems to deal with right now.
So he's like Kanye running for president,
Oh,
but then like Leroy is coronavirus.
But
Okay, we're editing that. Okay, is it too early for this?
it's just
Matt,
not happening.
we're not talking about. Okay, that's giving me the look. We're not talking about it. We're not gonna talk about it. All I'm saying, Leroy's the virus. Though. Anyways, okay, we're moving on. We're not gonna talk about it. I promised I wouldn't get political. Your gamer tag. Let's talk about your gamer tag. Where does that come from?
So my gamer tag is actually really simple. My gamer tag comes from 3 words: Jamaican, American, Queen. That's
Beautiful.
it. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it.
I thought there was like lore. That's it.
That's it.
What? All right.
No. I literally, so when I first came into the FGC, I was like, I need a new tag. All my old stuff is just old, like, you know, I need something new. So I just I want to just have a tag that just encapsulates me perfectly. And then I was like, well, I'm Jamaican, I'm American. And then Queen is just like a word that's like, oh, this is like, you know, like a woman or like a female something, right? So I was just like, yeah.
Okay.
So everyone else is
All right.
It's a ruler too. You're playing fighting games.
Yeah,
gotta
you can't be
rule
the
over.
it can't be Jammery Princess.
You know,
You gotta be JameriQueen.
right, like, otherwise it'd be a little bit.
The highest. Yeah.
So.
Moving on. Favorite anime.
So
Favorite Sailor Moon character.
Jupiter.
Jupiter over Mars.
Absolutely.
Why?
Because she's literally like my whole life.
Oh, okay.
She's untouchable.
So Jupiter. Okay. If you had to pick one food you can eat for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I couldn't eat first now.
That you could eat for the rest of your life.
Oxtail.
An oxtail forever?
Oxtail.
Oh, damn. Okay, cool. You're cool. I
Absolutely.
like it. All right.
Oxtail.
Pho or ramen?
Oh, wow. I feel like I haven't fought. I haven't had that enough. I feel
Okay.
because I've only had it once.
What do you
Whereas ramen I liked it,
Mhm.
but I feel like I'd have to have to compare the two. You know.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So,
What was your best FGC experience ever? Best moment in FGC?
Best one FGC.
Ever.
Oh wow.
I guess
So
it might be worthwhile to differentiate between like triumphant moments,
Right,
like pride, or ones that lit that
all
fire
right,
for you.
Give me a crushing moment.
a crushing moment. A crushing moment. I'm trying to think of maybe something that happened in ACT. I don't know. A crushing moment. I don't know. I feel like everything is, crushing for me. So it's all like
Are you a salty person?
I would say yeah. I'm super salty, but I don't show it offline. Like I don't know if that's because I think a lot of people say I'm not really salty offline, so I play online because I don't know the person
I
next to
hate
me.
playing online.
Yeah, right. Like
Dude.
that whole thing. But so when I'm online, I'm like super salty. And then there have been times offline where I've just like I've had to walk away.
Have you done one of these?
No, I don't even do all of that. No, because like even though, because you know how in the game,
The head
like,
bob.
yeah, you know, you just kind of have to keep it moving, because like in the
GC
game,
head bob, yep.
yeah, because in the game, like you can, because it's like a language or it's a conversation, there's a lot of people liking it
Do you
too.
believe that?
I do, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I do. So like I think that part of it, part of the exchange is even just the ending. It's just like, okay, yeah, you lost, but if you can't kind of like, you know, wrap it up nicely and low, or however it is that you do to end the conversation, then, you know, like, so to, you know, do all of that, like, you know, it's just like, that's not what I want to say to you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if there's anything, you know, I need to say, you know, I can walk away and
That's
get it
interesting.
together.
Talk a little bit about this. So you believe fighting is an exchange. You actually believe that it's an exchange of words between two opponents.
Yeah, kind of, because I feel like as you're playing the game, I think that it's kind of, I think it's, you know, everyone is kind of, they put themselves inside of their character. I mean, I think it depends on, I guess, how much you care about the game, right? But I think that a lot of people end up just kind of putting themselves in the game. I think that a lot of people have kind of said, oh, like, you can kind of tell someone's personality based on how they play, right? I think it's the same thing. Like, what are you trying to say to this person? Like, get away from me, so you throw out a fireball, or you put out a long poke, right? Like,
Okay.
or like, I want you to stop turtling, get over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna dash block in your face, like, until I get a response from you. Like, it's all.
I
like
love this. I love all of this. Actually, I'm gonna. Damn. I love all of this. This is the first kind of answer like this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you've been hitting a lot of firsts for the series.
Every Scorpion player says get over here in their head.
Yeah,
They're
right.
teleporting at you and pulling you in, right?
Of course.
So, what would you define as your playstyle then?
I think it's a mixture of things, which is kind of why I feel like it's been hard, like previously. I think in the very beginning to kind of explain it between like heart and mind, kind of. Because IRL, I'm very much a jack of all trades kind of person. I don't mean to be that way. I probably should have something I focus on, but I just gravitate towards a lot of things. So I think that that kind of can translate in my playstyle too. I think that if anything, I'm more defensive, just by nature of our.
How do you?
Yeah, right. Because our region.
Defense.
Yeah, exactly.
Defense, East Coast defense.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go.
We
don't unga, we don't rush down.
We really don't. So of course, like that's just how
Defense.
we've, you know, kind of as a region have.
Smart players. You got those smart players.
Yeah, it's like our reputation, you know. So I think I lean towards that side, but like I'm definitely like I love the feedback of pressing buttons. Like I like that sound of like the arcade or like, you know, just having games like. So
Yeah.
I want to be able to press buttons. So it's like a weird mix.
Okay.
Of the two.
Who do you have a favorite player?
Like in the scene.
Yeah.
Favorite player.
It could be a favorite player in NEFGC, but also a favorite player, period. Like,
Okay. So I would say in RFGC, my top two right now would be Zap and Burgish.
Okay.
Easy.
Setting the example.
Okay. Okay. Why is
They're
that?
dope.
I'm
Zap.
upset. Okay.
Zap, I feel like I can kind of.
Tease Zap.
I love his content. Like I follow him on Twitter, and so I get a lot of his stuff there.
He does have really, yeah. He cranks out. He's a machine.
Yeah, and like even though like I'm not too big on like watching streams right now, but when I am on Twitter, I see his stuff. Like a lot of it is like his kind of philosophy on finding games, or you know how he approaches games, and I love that. Like because it's like I don't know, for me it's like a key to unlock another layer in a way. You know?
So
Did you see the character select intro with Zaffarino that Dink put out recently? I mean, the interview.
one of the
Oh, I've been meaning to watch that. Oh yeah, that's gonna be so good.
That will give you the most Zaf we've ever gotten
yeah.
from the most intimate perspective of just him talking to a camera about family, overcome, struggle.
Yeah, I need to watch that for sure because like as soon as I did see that he had advertised it and everything. I was just like, yeah, this is definitely something I need to see because I just love how he thinks about the game and just like how he can relate his experiences. Not only just to everyone else that's having these experiences, but just to the IRL stuff.
He talks a lot about being first generation from Cape Meridian as well.
Yeah, I love that.
Burkish.
Burkish, he's just entertaining because I know everyone hates Urian.
Everyone
like,
hates.
Urian
Who
is
likes
disgusting.
Urian,
Like,
especially online?
Look.
Oh my god, indignant asunder. I hate him. I mean, what's going on, Burkish?
Yeah.
It's my teammate.
Right?
My boy,
No, yeah,
young
you know,
prince.
Yeah, of course.
Indignant asunder. How do you outzone Guile? Get out of here, you dumb character. Anyways.
No, yeah, but I mean, like, I think that Urian is kind of cool in general. He has his
Urian-
long limbs.
That's
and
the
everything,
problem too. He's
but
cool.
He is cool, yeah.
He's top tier and cool.
Like with clothes, without clothes, like
He's cool.
he can
Like,
have it all.
I hate,
Yeah,
you can't be effective and you're cool.
Right.
Like,
yeah. So yeah, I just enjoy like the play that Burkish does. Like he does some crazy stuff. Like in his matches, every time I catch him, I'm always just
I
like,
think he plays clean.
yeah, like it's just like, and even the scrambles that he gets into, like he ends up making it entertaining. Like it's just super crazy. So I love the two of them for sure. Easy, free, like I love that.
Okay.
At least maybe for like Tekken, I would say that my favorite player.
Yeah, all time.
Oh, just all time?
Yeah.
Oh man, Tekken all time. Man. There's so many players. Man. I would have to say, I feel like this is gonna be a cop-out answer, but Loki, I'm gonna have to, at least for right now, I'm gonna have to say Neat.
Neat?
Yeah, cause I mean he's just godlike.
cop out.
Like, you see,
Cop out.
it's a
No.
cop
No,
out,
he's
but
good. No,
like
he's godlike.
he's just like
Neat,
ridiculous. Like his consistency, like for like I said, like I'm a jack of all trades person. So to see the consistency like over time over this one franchise, like in how in in Korea like they take time off because of the mandatory service and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you took time off because of that. You're gonna go and figure out your career like every other person in your life, and then you decided, hey, let me come back to Tekken and watch everybody. Like how you just do that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. So yeah, I probably said that. I would say him for sure.
Jameri, I know you have a team?
Yeah. So
Talk to me about that.
absolutely. So I'm part of a team or group called Lady Zaibatsu. Excuse me. It comes like the name of it comes from like the old Tekken forum. Zaibatsu, like Tekken Zaibatsu. And so that's like way before my time. I'm just gonna put that out. I'm a baby to this, right?
Oh,
so,
okay.
But I know like there's power in the Zaibatsu name in that sense.
Is
But,
that like a squad of like mainly female players?
Yeah, so the team itself is we're an all-female team. Any woman that kind of like identifies as a woman, like trans women, non-binary, just self-identified women, where we just kind of come together and we kind of like support each other in and out of the game, as well as we want to be able to kind of like create content in the form
That's
of like.
awesome.
Just like
That is so
workshops
sick.
and stuff like that. Like, just not, we don't want to just stream because, everyone,
Right.
is kind of out here.
Right. You guys have more projects than just that.
Right. So we just want to kind of like, make our contribution to
Yeah.
the scene as well as kind of making a safe space for other women as well. So in light of all of this stuff that is kind of going on.
You guys
it's
want to
just
create like a safe environment for women to come in, enjoy, and feel safe to come play fighting games. That's dope.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
That's so sick.
That's
Who heads that?
At least as far as I know, I think our two oldest members, Debbie, who I shouted out earlier before,
Deb.
of course, from the New York scene. She's pretty much our captain on that front. And then there's also Anya. She's another player who's been around, I believe, since the Tag 2 days. She had been in the team previously as well. Really good player, and she hosts tournaments in where she's from. She's from Mexico. So she's already like out here TOing and stuff like that, kind of like still kind of waving our Lady Zaibatsu banner, so to speak. So yeah, that's kind of
so
like
sick.
what we do.
And it's specifically focused on Tekken too?
Yes, for now, it's mostly just Tekken. Since we all have come from that background, we do that kind of stuff. But I do know that there is another community called Ladies Night as well, where that started out as just Tekken.
Is that boss?
Not Boston based, but it's kind of the brainchild of another New York player, Professor High Kick. She's a Tekken player. She just kind of said, if anyone wants to come out on Thursday nights and stuff and come play Tekken,
I'm just gonna shout out Professor. I don't know who you are, but you have like the coolest tag ever.
Yeah.
Professor High Kick. First of all, you sound like a villain. Okay, you are not a hero. in any sense of the word. You sound like a I just want to shout. I've never heard of you, and I think that's an amazing tag already. That's dope, Professor High Kick.
Oh yes.
That's OD. Sorry, that sounds OD. I feel like you need a Doom mask. I feel like that comes with a country. Give her like Latveria.
Yeah.
That comes with a country automatically.
Oh
like,
man, but she's like the sweetest person like that I've ever met. Yeah.
Nah, she's
so
a villain.
Sweet. No,
Pause.
I'm sure that side is somewhere in there, but no, she's so sweet. And no, but yeah, she kind of created that space as well, and that kind of flourished into more than just Tekken.
Okay.
So that is also like another kind of space where if you play any fighting game.
There you go. Damn. Okay. Moving from this for a second. What do you once you get your Tekken fix? What do you do outside Tekken itself? Like, who are you outside of?
Oh yeah. So I'm a hermit. I don't go outside. I no, but if I have been trying to like get out because due to circumstances we're kind of all inside the house most of the time. So I would say I've been going out and skating, trying to like get back into like skateboarding and stuff like that.
Okay.
Low key, I want to get back into like parkour because I love like extreme sports kinds of stuff.
Okay.
But other than that, when I'm inside in my natural habitat, you can find me doing like just creative stuff. Like I like to make music. I like to write, and like I used to write poetry back in the day. I like to write like stories and like cultivate like a whole bunch of like things. So I just stay home and I just do lots of things. That's really what I do.
What's the goal for you in terms of the FGC? Like, what are you trying to achieve?
I think as a player, at the very least, at minimum, I want to be able to kind of like gatekeep. I feel like.
Damn.
I feel like.
Well, okay.
I don't know, like.
Episode, whichever number,
Right,
controversy.
right?
That's
like,
the title.
I'm very much like if you're coming from like New York or from like Chicago, like if you're coming from anywhere, just
Your mouth smack.
And you're just like gonna comment on my scene, like
Talk that shit.
I'm not gonna want you to just like
Talk that. Don't worry. Let me move the mic. Talk that shit.
I'm just saying, like I don't want you to just waltz in and think we're free.
So what are you gonna do in New York?
Period. No, I'm not saying nothing. No, hold on. Let's not get crazy. I'm just saying that's what I don't want to happen. So my goal to answer your question. Let's not get crazy. To answer your question, right? That is my goal, to be able to gatekeep these folks, because like it's just like in the fun of the competition and everything.
Yeah.
And just also to even kind of surpass my own perceptions, my own standards of myself, just because like coming into the scene as someone who's not very competitive, doesn't have a competitive background at all, like I would rather kind of just come in and just do my thing quietly, or if I beat you, if I just like if I give you the hands, then cool, but like I'm just trying to be. I just want to let y'all know, like Boston,
We're strong.
we're doing, like it's not
Boston's
just like
strong.
Zaf or Burkish doing their thing for their scene.
Yeah.
Like we have a couple of players on our side too doing their thing. Well, that's all. And just to be like just to continue to collaborate with like the FGC at large, like kind of how you're kind of doing this for the community as well.
Yeah.
And even just helping Lucky D with running brackets at the local. Just like I just want to continue to like facilitate, kind of like you said, Matt, just to continue to facilitate that space of let's all come together, let's have fun, and also like let's meet some ass. Like if we really feel like it's.
I have to say it's especially hard when you lose to the person that then goes and reports the score and runs the bracket. Because they're outperforming you on 2 levels in the scene then.
Yeah.
I hate losing and then having the person ask you who won.
Oh,
Like
you have
Haney,
to, it's the
Haney,
truth.
what happened? Haney. Yeah. What happened? I report the score. We're okay. He advanced.
Winner reports the score.
Yeah, I'm like, don't ask me who won, man. It's fine. Haney, who won? You were. Okay. No, and then it's the worst. Like, by how much? Was it 2-0? Does that matter? He advances. Why I gotta tell you how much that?
Low key, I'm that person. Even though I'm running the bracket, like I just want I want everybody to see the story.
And then no, but to me it's like the whispers though after. It's like,
Sure,
wait, he lost?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, now I need a headset.
They're so impermanent.
Because
it's week
stuck,
after week.
and it's stuck in your head. You look, oh damn, to who?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
Because now you can't lose to them.
Yeah, why are you losers?
Yeah,
So
it's
when you play
it's
somebody
the
else,
worst.
who put you here?
Yeah.
And then they see you when you make eye contact. There's it'll be alright. You got this next time. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
Okay, I guess.
Don't,
Yeah.
let me walk it off. Let me walk it off at least. Okay.
You're crawling. You're not walking.
I know.
But see, that's me though. Like no one realizes that, but that's me. When I lose and stuff like that, I'm just like, I just keep it all in here.
I would.
Like,
Powerful.
I'm gonna take that and use that for me then. I'm gonna steal that for me because I feel like it's written all over my ugly face.
Try it.
As a TO, you get to kind of scream people's names
That
too,
too. Oh,
right? Get
yeah.
that frustration out.
That helps.
Especially if you scream the name of the person you beat or you lost to. Either way, there's power.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah.
Anything to leave the interview off with? Any final words you want to say?
Final words. I love everyone. Thank you for having me. Tekken scene, all of you folks. I need y'all to get stronger. I'm talking to my local folks. I'm gonna be trying to get stronger as well. And
Where can they find you on social media?
social media, Twitter, you can find me at JameriQueen _FK. It's JAMERI Queen _FK. And then my Twitch, I'm not streaming yet, but hopefully I can stream one day. That is just JameriQueen. So again, JAMERI Queen. So yeah, that's pretty much me.
JameriQueen, thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Alright, this is gonna be on Frame Data. Peace. We out.